this going. Okay. All right. Let's see if the notification goes out. My goodness. Yay! Heather Marie, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, what a day. Let's see if other people are able to join. I know that this is a very random time on Friday, so almost 6 p.m. on a Friday. I understand that that's probably not going to be a good time for a lot of people, so we shall see what they think. Let's see. Right, yay! Okay, some more people are able to come. Okay. I was really worried about that because we're 4 hours late today. 4 hours late. So, hello, Michelle Bienerman and Cajun Girly and Dara Merkin. I hope that's right. Merkin. Deb DeRosier. I don't know how to say it. Hello. Carla. Oh my gosh, all of y'all with the names today. I'm struggling. Carla Shropshire? Is that what it is? Shropshire? Shropshire? I'm sorry. Hello to everybody. Yes, Michelle, say hello to your mom too. Every time I see your name, I think of your mom now because she was like, I'm Michelle Bienerman's mom, and it was just so cute. Oh, I love it. Hey, Teddy. I know. Okay, Teddy wants to say hello to people. Okay. Well, if you want to say hello to people, you can't go boneless too. When you go boneless, yeah, you're saying hello. You got a lot of licks. Oh, now you're not going to lick because now I put you by the microphone and you stop with the licks? Why are you wet? Are you sweaty? Were you outside borking? Yeah, were you outside doing all the borks? Probably. He's probably fucked up all these pillows too, yeah? I see him all messed up over there. His eye is doing pretty good. Thank you. Oh, your mom loved my cicada wing earrings. Awesome. Yeah, I like them too. And I like that they're, made, just made by a girl on Etsy from North Carolina. So I just thought that was pretty cool. If you're gonna bark, go outside. God, I put the back door open so that they could go bark outside and not do the borks in here. And then they're standing right outside this office door barking anyway. Hey y'all. I am 4 hours late here today, so I know I won't be able to stay on quite as long as I always do, but I did want to be able to make an appearance today anyway. I didn't want to miss it or, postpone it or whatever. I don't know if people saw the tab, the posts tab or community tab or whatever the hell it's called now. But in case you did not, 17 people saw it at least, it seems. And let's see, let me pull this up. This is what I had written, not that that's legible. Hello, are we gonna camera? Can you do it? Camera? Wow. The camera is like, no, the hell I will not. Okay, so let me just read it because the camera's protesting. So what I wrote, regarding today's live stream, and I said something crazy happened right as I was about to go live, LOL. I need to take care of it ASAP. If I can go live later today, I will. If not, I'm sorry for this hiccup. Everything's okay. I just have a major mess on my hands. So I put that out there earlier, and I wanted to still be able to go live. So, here we are, taking another stab at it, 4 hours late. Okay. So, is it still working? Are we still live? I haven't seen anybody comment anything in a minute, so I'm like, oh no, please say we didn't have anything else weird happen, like, technology froze over or something like that. So I'm just gonna wait a second and make sure we're not like frozen or something wild like that, just to add another crazy spin on things. This day has just been chaos. This day has been chaos. That's the best way for me to describe it. Lord, let's see. Okay. Cajun Girlie's like, I'm here, LOL. Okay, good. Okay, so we didn't freeze. Okay, Tara's like, no, we're here. Okay, good. I'm like, oh God, just another thing. Just let's have something else happen. No, okay, it's working. All right, thank God. I'm just at a paranoid state right now. I'm just kind of paranoid. So, I guess all I really have time for today, now that I'm going live late, is to just fill everybody in on what happened that screwed me over into not getting to go live at 2 o'clock when I was supposed to, and then do the giveaway that I always do on these live streams, where I choose 2 winners to gift a membership to, no, not 2, this says 5, to give 5 winners a membership for a month, membership to the Perk Squad for a month. So I want to do that today. So mostly right now I can go live long enough to fill you in on what the hell happened earlier, and then make sure we can do our giveaway. So sorry, I know, what a day. But yeah, this is what happened. What happened was right before I went to go live. And this was my fault for poor timing. Bad planning, I guess. But one thing that I enjoy doing is I like to paint my shoes. And like there's specifically a special leather paint that you use to paint shoes. You got to do all this prep, then you can paint them, several coats, blah, blah, blah. So I was using a red paint. It had to be red for this. So this is where it's going to get crazy. I'm going to show y'all pictures and everything if I can get the camera over here to focus. But here I was using red paint, just so happened to have to be red. And I was like, oh crap. I looked at my watch. I was like, oh crap. Live stream. Like I've got to get ready. It was like 5 minutes before 2. And I'm like, oh shit, I got to get ready. Live stream starts in like 5 minutes. So I was like, okay, I'll paint the other coats later. Let me get all this stuff, put away. I went to go put away the red paint. And this is happening in the kitchen. The kitchen table, the kitchen floor, that, mind you, just got replaced because of all the, flooding that happened in the kitchen. I had all 4 puppies in there with me, laying on their blankies and squishmallows. And I picked the red paint up by its cap. Apparently, I had not screwed the cap on. So it literally just picked up by the cap, and the entire bottom of the jar dropped off from it. As I'm looking at it like this, it lands on the floor like so. I am standing above it like this. So notice, if something drops like this straight down and I'm looking over it with my face like this, once it hits the ground, it's going to splash like that. It just splashed all up in my face, splashed completely up in my face like that. Like red leather shoe paint all in my face. It gets in my eyes, like in my contacts and everything, in my eyes. And I'm like, fuck, And of course I'm thinking, crap, not only have I dropped this everywhere on the floor, it's splashing up in my face, in my eyes. That means I'm probably wearing it. That means it's splashed right here next to the puppies and all of them and all their bedding and everything. And that means somebody right now is probably curious, oh, what did mommy drop from the kitchen table? I wonder if it's a smoothie or something, and they're probably going to try to eat it. And so all I could do is feel my way to the kitchen sink with my eyes shut, going, over and over and over, because I'm thinking they respond well to the noise. They know that means no. And so I don't know if anybody's trying to eat the paint on the floor, because I can't fucking see. All I know is I'm heading to the sink to try to eye wash like crazy while making the noise, hoping that will mean that nobody will try to lick or eat or do any kind of craziness to the mess on the ground, and hoping that I can get myself washed up enough to look over. So I'm scrubbing in the sink like this, trying to get all the red off, and I'm like doing like this and looking over, like peeking through to see, and I don't see them eating anything or messing in it, but I see them like looking curiously at it, like just bending their head over, looking curiously. So I kept going, and kept just doing the noise over and over and over as I keep trying to get things out. And then I'm just like, fuck, of course, like, here's this paint. It's leather shoe paint. This stuff is designed to get on a surface, dry fast, and only come off with acetone, 100% acetone, as in the stuff that they use for, like, to remove fingernail polish and stuff like that. Stuff that if you use it on just any surface, it will eat through the like enamel on surfaces. So I don't want to use acetone on my fake wood floors. They're not real wood floors. They're fake wood floors. It's like what, vinyl planks or some shit. I don't want to use acetone on that. I don't want to use acetone on anything. Like, oh my God, this stuff is gonna dry. I gotta get this shit up. It's gonna dry. So here I am, still got it spread all over my face, still saying to the babies, and thinking like, crap, I just got to get them out of here, because I can't clean up. If they're in here, they're gonna start getting into this. I got to get them out of here. And so I'm like, fuck. I gotta open the back door and let them go out. So I'm running over there, opening the back door, being like, okay, let's go potty. Come on, let's go potty. And I'm running into the door, opening it up to get them out. I'm like, go. And as they're going, I'm looking and I'm seeing specks of red on these babies. And I'm like, no, it's on them. It's going to dry on them too. And I'm like, I can't worry about that right now. I just have to get them out, because out is safer than being in. Because God forbid anybody steps on it, tries to eat it, or gets in it worse. That'll just magnify the problem. So just get out for now and I'll figure it out. But they're running outside and I'm seeing red on them, and I'm like, no. And I look down and I just feel soaked. I had red all over my front, all over my pants. And I had just today, for the first day ever, I bought myself some silk pajama pants. And I was like, look at me go. I'm trying to be fancy. I'm trying to be comfortable in my house. Let me, for the first time, wear the silk pajama pants that I saved up for. Oh yeah. Splash. And it's red. So remember, this looks like a crime scene. It looks like a very violent crime scene. My face with the trying to get all the red out of my eyes. Of course, I didn't sit there and take time to make sure I got it out of my hair and got it all off my skin and all. No, I just wanted it out of my eyes enough to be able to see. So my face looks like a crime scene. Like, I can't go anywhere for help or do anything for assistance, get my neighbor to help me clean up or anything, because I'm crime scene here. I'm like, so panic. Dogs are outside. I start getting paper towels. I'm trying to clean up the floor. All it's doing is smearing it. And I'm like, no. So it's making a bigger mess. Oh, here, I did pause and start taking pictures, because I was like, okay, at this point, everything is such a disaster that I'm literally going to just cry and be upset if I don't start documenting some of this so that this can later become a funny haha joke, you know, like later it can be like, haha, look how bad I screwed everything over, you know? So I was like, let me just start taking pictures. So let me see if I sure hope these are going to show. So let's see. It doesn't look like much here, but that is the bottle that I dropped. This is the whole, you know, once it came up and hit my face and then splashed back down, this is where it splashed back down after hitting my face. This doesn't look like much right now. This doesn't look like much. But, oh, here's my leg. So it splashed up on my nice silk pants that I finally got, went through the silk pants, and still onto my legs through the silk pants. So I was like, shit, you know, just really bad. Then, of course, it's like all over, splashed over my neck and stuff, all crazy. You can tell that my face is a whole different color than my body because I tried to just get it real quick before having to try to go in the puppies. It's in my ear, you know. Oh, there it is. It's globs of it in my hair and all on my hairline. So that's lovely. Yep, here's my, you know, brand new silk pants that I was like, let me pull out them babies for the first time today. Yeah, okay, brand new silk pants. Made a disaster on that. My poor little white Crocs. Crime scene. Crime scene. Camera's starting to struggle. There we go. Crime scene. Crime scene on my poor little Crocs. Crime scene. So I'm like, no. And let's see, oh yeah, poor Teddy. Teddy, when he was standing at the door to go outside, go potty. Crime scene tail. Crime scene tail. You can't even tell in here just how red this crime scene tail is. He's standing at the door, ready to go OUT potty. Ready to go out and potty. And he's got crime scene tail. I'm like, oh no, how am I going to get all this red leather paint out of this floof? This is a floofy tail. How am I going to fix this? I'm like, no. I tried, and this is the sink after I tried to just feverishly and very quickly wash my face to try to get any semblance of like the stuff out of my eyes real quick. Oh shit, here we go. So it was like, you know, crime scene sink with all the splatter everywhere, like red watery splatter. I don't know if you can tell, but all that splatter is red watery splatter all throughout the sink. Then this was me trying my best to get it up off the floor, but all it was doing was just smearing on the floor everywhere. So here it is, my little vinyl planks or whatever, and it's just smearing. It's just smearing all over the floor, and I'm like, no. And this is, yeah, my leg. Come on, camera. I'm trying to get the camera to work with me here. Come on, camera. You can do this. You can do this, man. But my leg and the smears on the floor over here, trying to get it off, being unsuccessful in doing so. The smears over here, trying to clean it up off the disaster floor. Crime scene. I'm like, no, this leather paint is gonna just smear all over and then what? I'll have to strip it with acetone? Like this is vinyl plank. Like what is acetone gonna do? It's probably gonna eat through the crap, you know? Like this is really not good. I just got these floors put back down after living without a kitchen for half a year. You know, you remember that? Yeah, crime scene. Like, no. So, yeah, more crime scene photos. And then notice the bottom of my heel. The bottom of my heel, as in the bottom of underside of my foot, had it there too. So what do you think happened as I'm walking out of the kitchen and trying to get the puppies to go outside? And what do you think happened as I'm rushing my clothes downstairs to put them in the washing machine to see if I can run them in the laundry real fast and get the red out before it starts to dry? What do you think I'm doing? I'm tracking spots of my red heel everywhere I'm walking. Yeah, I am. I definitely am. I'm doing that. So then here we go. Here's another picture of how my face and neck were two different colors. and all of this splash everywhere, all over me, all over me. This was the trash can after I'm like putting these gobs of paper towels and the Swiffer wet jet that tried to, the little Swiffer pad from the wet jet. Oh, it tried its best to clean the crime scene, but heavens to Betsy's, no, what a mess. Teddy, you're not going to be able to see this, but he has red speckles, all in his little whites in his hair. It's not going to get clear enough for me to be able to show you, but suffice it to say, there's red specks, all in it from his little splash up there. Crap, where am I at? Let's see. Yeah, Teddy's head. It's on my door jamb. It's on the beadboard on the wall. Just drips of it everywhere. I tried rubbing it, I tried getting acetone and scrubbing it off the wall. This picture's not going to be able to show well, but all you need to know is trying to scrub it with the acetone. Here's a white wall. I'm pretty sure you can tell that center bit is a pink blob. So now I have a white wall with pink blobs from trying to clean it up with the acetone, and I tried to do it as a spot treatment as I could, but this stuff just spreads. It just spreads. There's no way to keep it from spreading. It just spreads. So I was like, it spread all over the place. Let's see, where am I at? It's, swipes of it are on the chair legs and things, and I was like, how did these swipes get here? Well, when Teddy got it in his tail, and Teddy's tail goes swoosh, 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 as he wags his little fluffy tail. He was wagging his fluffy tail, and his little fluffy tail was swoosh, swoofing on the side of my furniture and getting it all over there, too. And that's the top of my chair as I was grabbing it to move it, being like, fuck, trying to move it real fast. So then there's that. Here is me trying to get it out of my hairline. And it was all up in my hairline, all up in my hair, just literally in my hair, congealed and dried and crusted red leather paint all up in my hairline. Then this was me filming a video to show Alma, my sister, to be like, it's all encrusted up in my hair. I'm trying to get this phone to angle where it needs to be, but it's not easy. But it's all up in there. You can tell the difference between how white I am in my hairline versus how pink everything is. I wish you could tell just how red and Oompa Loompa my face is, but you can't quite tell. But look at all those chunks. But my face is really red Oompa Loompa. You just can't quite tell from this. It really is, though. I mean, I was trying to show her. This camera can't focus well enough, but I mean, you can kind of see. It looks like I have a sunburned face, and then I have a regular toned body. It's all up in my ears and my eyes, everything. I was trying to tell her how I was washing my face and how it just smeared it everywhere. Here is Scooter. It's in Scooter's fur. It's on, geez Louise with this phone. It's on Scooter's knee. It's on Izzy's head in spots, on her back in spots. It's on her ass, dripping down her ass. Like, this happened 5 minutes before I was supposed to go live. 5 minutes. And I tell you what, crime scene, and I as I'm sitting here now, it's because I finally finished cleaning myself, the dogs, the laundry, as much of the floors and the walls as I possibly can. All of this stuff, everything that I can do, I have done. The walls are going to have to get more beadboard put on them by a contractor because there's nothing else I can do. Those are pink walls now, pink and white splotchy walls. That's done. It's just got to get repainted or whatever, that I've done what I can do right now without having the paint and all the stuff. But that's what happened 5 minutes before I was supposed to go live. And it is now 4 hours later. It took me, I'd say 3.5 hours to do all that cleanup. 3.5 hours to do all of that cleanup. And I was like, if I don't go live now and explain what happened and just, apologize for being so late and doing the giveaway anyway, if I don't do that now, then when I finally sit down to rest, I'm going to crash. And I don't know when I'll get back up. Like, I don't know when I'll get back up, because I'll just be like, ugh, and I'll just crash. So I knew I had to just get all of this adrenaline up and out, just get it out and tell y'all before I crash. And so that's why when I said on this post, I said, everything's okay, LOL, I just have a major mess on my hands. That was not hyperbole. I had a major mess on my hands. So, okay, story over. I just took a million years to tell you the story, but that's what happened 5 minutes before I was supposed to go live. And that is why we are here 4 hours later, finally getting a chance to touch base, finally have a cleaned up crime scene. Need to take a sip of water, and we need to announce some winners. Let me catch up on some comments before I announce some winners for our membership giveaway. Let's see. Cajun Girlie said, I didn't see the community tab, but I did get the notification. And then she said, oh no, LOL, this can't be good. Yeah, you're right. Ashley Ritchie, hello. Tammy Sampson says, I do that noise too. LOL. It's effective. It's effective, man. It is. Cajun Girlie's got like the, eyes on here. Hi, Jenna. Jenna's got the bumblebee. And Deb's like, oh no. Cajun Girlie's like, definitely crime scene. And Jenna, yes. Jenna's like, red's the worst pigment to get out too. I found that out today the hard way. Okay, Tammy says mineral spirits act as a thinner. Okay. Yep, hardware store. All right. Cajun Girlie's like, that's something that would happen to me. Yeah, see, the thing is, when it's like accidents and stuff like that, those like messes, it's like most people, the average person has, average level messes all the time. And then every once in a while, some big messes. Not me. I make almost no messes ever, because I am like super freaking tidy about everything, to the point that in the past I had been diagnosed with OCD, and they overrode that and found out that there were some other issues that they think it is and not OCD. But in the past I'd literally been diagnosed with that because I'm so tidy and clean and But when I make a mess, Lord, do I make a mess. When I make a mess, it's always this kablooey. It's always this like huge disaster kind of mess. And I'm like, what is with that? And so I sent all these pictures to Alma, and I was like, what the hell? And I was like, why is it that when it's like, go hard or go home, apparently is how I do these things. And she's like, you do have a pattern. And I was like, I know, I said I do have a pattern. What the hell? I'm always tidy, like everything, even when I'm eating, everything is like perfectly sectioned off with these perfect tidy eating, everything. But then when I have a disaster, I have a disaster. The hell's wrong with me? Sandy, hello. Emily Volduck, hi. Y'all are gonna have to rewind this and hear the whole story, and you can put it on like 1.5 speed or something to try to get through it. I don't know, because my heavens. Tammy says, glad everything worked out. Felicia Rose, crazy story. Haha, I know, right? Hi, Patty. Hope all is well. It is now. Thank you. Jenna says, I still have drops of pink hair dye on my bathroom towel from 20 years ago. No way, Jenna. My gosh, my laundry's probably done by now, but I've been scared to open it up and look because I'm scared to see that it didn't work. I'm hoping it did. Everybody's sending prayers to Patty going through some tough life things. Heather Marie says, full moon chaos? Indeed. Jenna, you suppress the mess and it explodes. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, that sounds like a really good therapeutic type of explanation. Are you still knocking pillows off back there, son? Yes, he's knocking pillows. Hopefully he'll sit there content. Hopefully he will sit there content and not try to knock it off. I'll do like this in case he decides he's going to knock it off. But maybe he'll just sit there. I think he should. I think he should just sit there. He looks like he's contemplating knocking it off the couch. Just curl up on it. Yeah, that's a better choice. It's a better choice. You want to know where the other pillows are? They're already on the floor. All the other pillows, they're already on the floor. God. Yeah, all the other pillows are already on the floor. I swear. I have to, you know what? There was let me see if I can find this picture. I may be able to find a picture too that was another mess that I took a picture of. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. Yeah, actually I did. I found it. Another go hard or go home mess. Like, I don't know what my deal is. This one was, when was this? 2019. March of 2019. So, you know, very near the anniversary of this. But March of 2019. This was with a blender. Let me see if I can. Okay, just get it to focus first and then I'll zoom in. Camera, please cooperate with me. Pretty please. So here I was back when I had the like short flat iron blonde hair. You see all this damn green on the floor, green globs on the floor, and this blender had exploded. The green went all over here, and oh man, I don't know if you can tell, it went all dripping. There it goes, it's clear. It went all dripping down the walls. It went all dripping all over the floor. It went all above the blender as well on the walls. So I just have a tendency, again, go hard or go home, man. What is my deal? I either make a colossal mess or I'm as tidy as fuck. I cannot seem to do anything balanced. It's just like, it's so bad. It's so bad. So that was, yeah, 2019. So that's 6 years ago was that one. That was a mess that came to mind. 6 years ago, that was a pretty big, colossal mess. I was like, today's by all means was way worse in every regard. That mess there probably took 20 minutes to clean up everything, maybe 30. Today's was, yeah, a 3.5 hour mess. It was bad. It was so bad. So bad. I have a headache. Cajun Girls, if I ever cook with flour, it's a huge mess. Looks like the movie Scarface. Candy V, hello. Yeah, so for anybody that might be joining new, I said this big long story time of why the hell I'm 4 hours late. And my apologies for being late, and my apologies that today is only going to consist of the story of why I'm late and then doing the giveaway, because that's what today has turned into. So, what a day, what a day. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and do the giveaway. So, as always, gifting 5 memberships for the Perk Squad for an entire month. So whoever wins this gets to be a part of the Perk Squad, a Perk Squad member for an entire month for free. I just click the gift 5 now button and YouTube chooses the winners, I guess at random. So let's see who YouTube chooses. Let's go ahead and do that. I wanted to make sure to do that today. Even if I didn't get to do a very good live stream, I did want to choose winners. So let's see. All right, it says there are 5 memberships gifted. It's not showing it on my screen for whatever reason, but it's going now. Okay, so what is showing here? It says Z and J's mama, congratulations to you. Kathy Houston, congratulations to you as well. Rosanna, to you as well. Let's see. Parasocial Consultants and Christoph Fan Always. Awesome. Thank y'all. Y'all are congratulations. You have made it. I think that, yeah, there they're going. They're going late. They're being delayed here. But congratulations to all of y'all. Y'all are now Perk Squad members for an entire month for free. And as always, if you didn't win this time, then there's always future live streams where we will continue to do this, and you might win in a future live stream. Just make sure you're opted in if you want to win. So in case you're not sure if you're opted in, how you do that is when you click the join button or use the link in the description box that does the join button, you'll see the 3 dots up there that says, it doesn't say anything, but it's 3 dots that, when you click that, you're going to see more. And it'll say gift settings or gift settings options. And you click it to toggle that switch on to allow yourself to have, gifts to receive gifts, to get those gift settings. So make sure you do that. You can also Google it. You can Google how to opt in to membership gifting on YouTube. You can Google that and it'll bring the instructions right up. So for anybody that hasn't opted in yet and they want to opt in so they can win in a future live stream, Google that, check it out, make sure you're opted in. That way you will be eligible to be chosen as a winner. So again, Z and J's mama, Kathy Houston, Rosanna, Parasocial Consultants, and Krista Fan Always. Welcome to the Perk Squad. Happy to have you here. Yay! Congratulations to y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Yay! Awesome. So, I know that this is a non-traditional live stream, not like our usual ones. Hopefully next time we'll be able to meet on time and have more time to actually dive into stuff and have fun together and do some mini readings and all of that kind of good stuff. But I'm glad that I was at least able to touch base for a little bit, at least able to explain myself. I don't usually, cancel or postpone or have things like this happen unless it's a for real issue. So I just like to, be transparent and stuff with all of y'all. So hello, Bella, and welcome. If you're catching alive, we're kind of at the tail end of this one. This one was a little bit non-traditional. We didn't get to do all the things we usually do in a live stream, but you can always rewind it back and watch it from the beginning, or replay crew. Hopefully it will be up as a replay on the channel very soon for people who would prefer to do that way. So all of that is there. Let me see if I can find, how to opt in to membership. Membership. Gosh, I can't type. Gifting on YouTube. There were instructions at some point in time. I literally had this at some point in time. Turn on or off channel memberships. Is this it? Let's see. Yeah, sign in. Memberships. Table. Nope, not that one. There's something that we could, it's on the YouTube help. Let's see. And there should be a link. If you want to Google it to try to find a link for it. Allow gifts. Is this it? Opt in or out of gift memberships. Yes. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. Control paste. I'm going to copy this and put this in the chat. Okay, so here's the link that I just posted in the chat just for you to have. Partway down the screen, if you'll have to scroll down a little bit to find it, but there will be a little thing partway down the screen that says opt in or out of gift memberships. And so that will show you how to opt in or out of gift memberships, or it's supposed to. If that doesn't work, I don't really know what to do. I'm not a good technology troubleshooter. I just know those are the steps, and they worked when I did it, and they worked for a lot of other people. So if they don't work for you, there might be more troubleshooting on that page or some of the forums connected with it. So keep exploring it just to see. But that is the link that I used for instructions. So let's see. Okay, let's see. All right, so people are looking into those. Good. The link works. Awesome, awesome. Perfect. Yay. Alrighty, so yep, everybody can get set up so that next time when we meet for our next live stream, we can do that and you'll be eligible. And speaking of the next live stream, I have written down is this time there was a date change due to work schedules. So for the next live stream, what I have in my phone is Thursday, the 24th at 5 p.m. Eastern. So that's the next live stream that I have down. We had to shift the date over just 2 days from Tuesday to Thursday because of some job stuff that I have to take care of. I'll be out of town. I won't even be home. So this time we had to move it from Tuesday to Thursday the 24th at 5 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to be at the next live stream, that's when it will be. Write it down, put it on your calendar like me and my crazy color-coded calendar. Can't get it. Come on. Are we going to do it? Yeah. All of my color codes? Yeah. That's how it has to do. Organization. So I have to keep organized. So anywho, thank y'all for bearing with me today through all the chaos and the madness. Congratulations to the 5 membership winners. Happy to have you as a part of the Perk Squad. And hope that everybody else gets to opt in for next time. I will keep that tab up so I can share the link to more folks so that they can have that. And I hope to see y'all in another video soon. So, don't be a stranger. Come back and see me, and I will talk at you later. I love you, mean it. I love you, mean it.